That last Sunday, in pulpits all across this country, everybody was preaching and opining about Charlie Kirk.
The tragic and violent assassination of Charlie Kirk this past week shocked and stunned a nation and really the world. So many of us are grieving.
I'm overwhelmed seeing the flags of the United States of America at half staff, calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist and spent all of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land.
And so here he is trying to heal the country, and then he gets assassinated.
And there is a sense that he was living a love for his fellow man through that.
Right.
You do not become a hero in your death when you are a weapon of the enemy in your life.
Charlie Kirk was bringing the truth to college campuses, mainly the beauty of God and country. That's not hate.
Mr. Kirk said for years that sometimes there in schools there has to be some live sacrifice to protect the Second Amendment. Now be careful of the positions you take, because they might just come back and take you.
So Charlie Kirk died as a result of an assassin's bullet, but he died doing what God called him to do.
But the Bible says if you live by the sword.
Do you know that this is our first political assassination in the United States since 1968? Martin Luther King was killed in April of that year.
How dare you compare him to Martin Luther King? The only thing that Charlie Kirk and Martin Luther King got in common is both of them was killed by a white man. After that, they got nothing else in common.
We've seen a nation fragmented. We've seen the face of hate.
But while we grieve, we must also be honest. You should be able to walk in sympathy over the loss of a life without having to sanitize the reality of that life. And now in the wake of his death, what do we see? Death threats against churches, threats against HBCUs.
Be careful of your public positions, because the Bible says you will reap what you sow.
Let this ignite a fire in us that will not go out until Jesus comes again.
Here's my point. If you were visiting America right now from another planet, and you were bouncing from church to church to church to church last Sunday, from California to the Carolinas, you'd have a real conundrum trying to figure out what this Christianity thing, what this Christology thing is all about. I'll leave it there.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Can you